Hello guys, welcome to another video. This one is paper 1-1 of May-June 2020. Alright, let's move on to question number 1. So here we have, write 23 over 5 as a mixed number. So we know that how many times 5 we have in 23? We have 4 times 5, which is 20. Remaining will be 3 over 5. So 4, 3 over 5. So if you were to expand this, you will have the same thing. Right. Now for part B, work out 3 over 8 divided by 6. So now what is 6? 6 is 6 over 1, right? So when you have divide, you have to convert divide to multiply. So first one remain the same. Then we multiply. We flip the other one upside down. Then we simplify. You have 1. That will be 2. So 1 over 16. Now question part 2. From the word above, write down all the letters which have a line of symmetry. So this one, H, has one line and 2 lines of symmetry. So we have H as the first one. Then we have A as having 1 line. So A is good. N does not have lines of symmetries. And we have E, which has 1 line of symmetry. So 3 letters, 4 lines of symmetry. Now for part B, write all the letters which has a rotational symmetry. As you can see here, H has rotational symmetry of order 2. If you rotate this by 180, it has the same shape. So H has rotational symmetry of order 2. And then N has as well. As you can see, if you rotate this by 180, you have symmetry of order 2. And then the rest, no, they don't have. So only 2, H and N, has rotational symmetry of order 2 in those cases. Now, question number 3. The numbers in this sequence increase by the same amount each time. So here, what is the amount? So let's do that. 2.3 minus 1.4, that will be 1, 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6, plus 3, that will be 9. So 0.9, 0.9. So increase by 0.9 again, so 3.2 plus 0.9, that will be 11, that will be 4. So 4.1 will be this one. And what is this one? It will be 1.4 minus 0.9, you will have 10. 10 minus 9 is 1, that will be 0.5. Okay, that is question number 3. So question number 4 here we have, write this as a percentage. So pretty easy. 11 over 25 times 100 for the percentage. That will be 1, that will be 4, that will be 44%. Now for part B, find 12% of 40. So 12% is 12 over 100 times 40. Now we can simplify. 0, 0 goes away. Divide by 2. You will have 2 here, 5, and divide by, so if you simplify, so 2, so 12 times 2 is 24, divide by 5. So what can you do? You can multiply by 2, multiply by 2, you will have 48 over 10, that will be 4.8. Now question number 5, we have this shape. So in this case, all the angles are the same. Then this angle and this are the same. Okay, so question. The diagram shows an isosceles triangle ABC. So ABC. This one is what? This one should be 28. And this one, this big one should be, so let's find out, 180. Minus 28, that will be 7, 10, 2, 5, 1, minus 28 again, that will be 4, 10, that will be 4, 2, 1. So 124 is this big angle, this big one. That's the first thing we know. And this one is 60, 60, and 60. So since this line and this line join, this is 60, this also will be 60. So if this is 28, 60, this has to be we can just find this one as a third angle, which is 180 minus 60, that will be 120, minus 28, that will be 92. So the value of x will be 92. Sorry, no, actually no. So this is 92 here. So x will be 124 minus 92. It is on this side. That will be 2, and that will be 3. And so that will be 32 degrees for the value of x. Okay, so that will be question part 5. So now number 6, we have Safura is buying some apples, bananas, and peaches. She can buy packs of 6 apples, packs of 5, and packs of 12 peaches. She needs to buy the same number of each fruit. Okay, so calculate the smallest number of packs of apples, bananas, and peaches that she needs to buy. So she needs to buy the same, so basically we're trying to find the LCM of those packs. So 6 is 2 times 3, 5 is 1 times 5, and 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. The LCM will be what? Basically it will be 2. So 2 times 2, right? And then times 3 times 5. So these are the number of fruits they need to buy. So basically this is 4 times 3 is 12, times 5 is 60. So they need to buy 60 fruits of each. So the pack of 6, so that will be 10 packs of apples. And now for banana 5, divide by 5, you have 12 packs of bananas, and peaches, that will be 5 packs of peaches. So for each kind of fruit they need to buy 60 of them. That's why we have to find the LCM. Now 7, factorize this one. We can take out c and we can take out 3. 2c squared plus 3 remains. This will be your answer. Now for part B, we have 5ay minus 2bx minus 2by plus 5ax. So let's bring the one that is the same. Let's bring this one, and let's bring this one and this one together. So we have 5ay minus 2by. Then we have plus 5ax minus 2bx. So if you take out y here, you will have 5a minus 2b. And if you take out x here, you will have 5a minus 2b. So these two are the same. So we can take it out. 5a minus 2b, that will be y plus x. That is part 7. Now let's move on to question number 8. So we have PQV is a square. So this is 6, 6, and 6 is a square. Now QRST is a rectangle with a width of 4. This is 4. This also must be 4. So the area of the square is equal to the area of the rectangle. So we don't know this length. Let's call this x. What is area of square? It is 6 times 6. So 6 times 6. What is area of rectangle? It is 4 times x. So 36 equal to 4x. X will be 36 divided by 4, which is 9. So this is 9, and this here is 3. Question is, work out the perimeter of PQRS TUV. So the distance around, that will be what? So start with 6 plus 4 plus x plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 and plus 6. Now if you simplify, that will be 10. This and this will be 10. So we have 10 here, we have 10 here. And 9 and 3 and 6 will be 9. So we have 10 plus 9, 9, 18 plus 10. That will be 38. 38 will be the perimeter of this shape. Now question number 9. Write the ratio of this in its simplest form. So we know that kg, we can write this to g. That will be 3000 g. So g goes away. Then divide by 5, you will have 15. By 5, you will have, let's do by 5, 600. Divide by 15, you will have 1. You will have 40. So 1 to 40. Now, part B. In a tennis club, the ratio of number of jurors member and the number of senior members is 7 to 10. So junior and senior ratio. There are 18 more seniors than juniors, so 18 more, the difference, 10 minus 7 is 3, so 3 is equal to 18. Find the total number of club members, so total is 7 plus 10 is 17, that will be 18 divided by 3 times 17. That'll be 1, 6. So what is 6 times 17? So 6 times 7 is 42. That will be 10. So 102 will be the total number of people. So let's do this one by one again. So 17 times 6, that will be 42. 1 times 6 is 6, plus 4 is 10, so 102. So let's move on to question number 10. Here we have, the table shows the height of a plant in centimeters and the number of days after planting. Number of days and the height, right. Now part 1, on the grid complete the scatter diagram. The first 5 points have been given to you. So first 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we have to plot the rest. So we have 51, 10.8, so 51 will be here. It's 50, 51, 10.8 will be right here. Then we have 62, 11.3. 62 is this one. 11.3. Right here. No, it's mistake. It's not this. So 1, 2, 3 is right here. Then we have 68, 11.4. So 68 will be here. 11.4 will be right here. Then we have 73, 11.8. So 73, 11.8 will be about here. Then we have 80 for 11.8. Same value again. Okay, so these are the remaining points on this scatter plot. Now, what type of correlation? As you can see, as the value goes up, it goes up. So it will be a positive correlation. Now draw a line of best fit. So try your best to make a line which passes through as many points as possible or as equally distributed as possible. So for me, it should be about this. This is my line of best fit. Now, part D. Can the scatter diagram be used to predict the height of this plant 100 days of planting? Give your reason for your answer. So let's see, after 100 days, it's clear that we cannot, because we don't see any value here, we cannot predict. So no. Because the height, or you say the estimated height of the plant after 100 days, as you can see, after 100 days, it is out of range. We don't know where it is going to go. We don't know the value, so we'll say it is out of range of the graph. So it's outside of the graph, so we cannot predict where it will be. That's why. Now, question number 11, it says, by writing each number correct to 1 SF, estimate the value of this. So first one, we have 21.86. 1 SF, that will be 20.00. Then we have 9.64. 1 SF, that will be 10. Then 2.47. 1 SF, that will be 2. So let's replace. First one is 20 minus 10 divided by 2. So first we do divide because of bod mass. That will be 5. 20 minus 5 is 15. Now question number 12, it says Adil observed the number of people in each of 20 cars entering a park. So we have 20 cars. Now the results are shown in this table below. So here we have, so basically 2 cars have 1 people. Now I have 7 cars has 2 people. 6 cars has 2 people. So now question number 1, write down the mode. The mode has the most frequency. So the tallest one is this one. The mode is 2 people. Now calculate the mean number of people in each car. So the mean, you have to find the sum. So let's find the total number of people first. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 6, that will be 18. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 1 is 5. The sum of people will be, so that will be 16. 16 plus 16 will be 32. 32 plus 18, that should be, so 32 plus 18 plus 5. So this plus this should give you what? That should give you 50. And then this should be 55. So now for mean, that will be 55 divided by number of car, which is 20. So we can divide by 2. That will be 10. That will be what? Divide by 2, that will give you 2 here, 1 here. That will give you 7 here, 0, 1.5. That will be 2.75. So the answer is 2.75 people in the car. Now question number 13. During 2018, the population of a village increased from this to this. Find the percentage increase. So pretty easy. Increase is 50 divided by initial amount times 100. So 0, 0 goes away. 1, we have 4, 1, 25. So 25% increase. Now part B, we have what? The length of a rectangle is increased by 10%, and the width of the same rectangle is decreased by 10%. Find the area of the new rectangle as a percentage of the area of the original rectangle. So let's just draw something here. So let's say the initial width is given by y, sorry, the length is y and x. So let's see what happens. It is increased by 10. So what happens to the new length? It is increased by 10%. It will be 1.1 y, and decreased by 10, it will be 0.9 x. So this will be the new dimensions of this rectangle. So find the area as a percentage of the area. So this area is what? It will be 0.9x times 1.1 y, right? Now this one is just x times y, so percentage, that will be this 0.9 times 1.1 times xy over xy times 100 for percentage. This one will go away. What is this? So 0.9 times 1.1. So we can just do 9 times 11. That will be 99. And here we have 2 decimal place. You have to move by 2. So 0.99 times 100, that will be 99%. So that will be your answer for this one. Now for 14, in a survey, some students were asked about their favorite type of music. They could choose classical music, folk, reggae, or rock, as you can see here. The following relative frequencies are calculated from the results. So here we have something missing, so we know that in total it has to be 1. So let's add this up. 0.15 plus 0.22, this should be 0.37, and 0.37 adds 0. So let's do that. 0.37 plus 0.39, that should be 6, 1, 7, 0. So we do 1 minus 0.76. That will be what? 0.0010, 9. Now, sorry, 10. So 10 minus 6 will be 4. 9 minus 7 will be this. This will be 0.24 for the relative frequency. Now let's see what do we have now. So it says 300 students took part in this survey. Calculate the number of students who choose reggae. Reggae is 0.24 times 300. So if you move by 2 zeros, 1, 2, you'll have 24 times 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. So 12. And 2 times 3 is 6, 7, 2. So 7, 2 chose reggae. Okay, let's move on to question 15 now. So part 1, we have the universal set is an integer between this. So this is exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's the integers. Now f is a factor of 24. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Right, factors of 24. You can find this by doing this one, the division, to find the prime factors of 24. You have 12, 2, you will have 6, 2, 3. You can try out, you will see you will have, these are the factors of 24. Now x is a square number, it will be 1, 4, and 9. Right. Now this one, let's complete this Venn diagram. So what is in between those two? So what they have in common, you have 1 and number 4. That's it. And the rest will be outside. So for s will be 9 here. And the rest here will be 2, 3, 6, and 8. And the rest will be outside. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be outside. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so part 1 good. Now part 2, find the number of f union s outside. It is 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Now part B, in the Venn diagram, shade the region represented by this. So P intersection Q, it will be this one. Intersecting outside of R, it will be only this one. Okay, this is part B. Now question number 16, solve this equation. So find the value of x. So 2x is equal to 5 minus 12. That will be minus 7. So x will be minus 7 by 2 minus 3.5 or minus 7 over 2. Now part B, find the integers which satisfy this value. So how do you find x? Divide by 3 everywhere. You have minus 5 over 3. That will be x. That will be 2. So what is minus 5 divided by 3? Let's find out. That'll be 1. And then we have 0 as point. So we have 2 here. Then we will have, I would say we have what? So 3, 6. Something 1.6 keep going on, right? Now let's draw the line to see where the values of x. So x can be 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. So this is right here. So this and this is where x lies. Now one of the integers values, it will be between, so it will be this, 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 and this. So we can choose minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Now for part 17, f of x given by this function, find f of minus 3, which means we have to replace the value of x by minus 3. 5 minus 4 minus 3, that will be 5 plus 12, which is 17. Now part B, find the inverse of function f. So first step is to let y equal to f of x, which is 5 minus 4x. Then we make x the subject of formula. That will be 5 minus y. X will be 5 minus y divided by x. Now keep in mind that f inverse is in terms of x, so we change y to x over 4. Now question number 18, we have the quad PQRS is drawn on this graph, as you can see here. Question, Write down the name of this shape. As you can see, this and this are in the same direction, so it will be a trapezium. Now part B, find the coordinates of the midpoint of Q and R. This one. So pretty easy. Q, the point Q is what? Is -2, -3. The point R is given by -5 and 2. So using those 2 points, we can find the midpoint. So R is -5, 2, Q is -2, -3. So midpoint is -5 minus -2, that will be -5 plus 2, that should be -3 over 2. And we have 2 minus -3, that will be 5 over, sorry, it's plus, oh, mistake again, I was going to find a gradient, too bad. So the midpoint is a different formula, which is x1 plus x2, not minus, and y1 plus y2, divided by 2, divided by 2. So let's use that. So -5 plus -2, that will be -7 over 2. Then 2 plus this, -1 over 2. This will be the points of the midpoint, so -half. Now part C, find the length of PS. So the length of PS is equal to this. Find M. So P, as we can see here, it is given by 4, 3. And S is given by -2, 5. So P is 4, 3, and S is -2, 5. So what is PS? PS is just this one, -2, 5, minus 4, 3. That should be -6, and that will be 2. So the length of PS, the magnitude of PS, that will be square root of -6 square plus 2 square. That will be 36 plus 4. That will be 40. So now we have to find the value of M. M is equal to 40. Now question number 19, we have P, Q, R as those three matrices. So part 1, find P minus 3Q. So P is, so in 3, we'll bring the 3 inside. You have 0 minus 3. 5 times 3 is 15. And we have 12 here. That will be 4 minus 0 is 4. Minus 2 minus 3 is 1. Minus 1 minus 15 will be minus 16. 3 minus 12 will be minus 9. So 4, 1, minus 16, minus 9. Now part B. Now we know that the determinant of R is equal to 11. Find the value of T. R is given by this. How do you find the determinant of R? We have to cross multiply. So 4 times 2 minus T times 1 is equal to 11. So solve. This will be 8 minus T equal to 11. T will be 8 minus 11, which is minus 3. Now part 2, find the inverse of R. Find the adjoint of R. That will be what? We have to change the position of this 2. So 2 goes up, 4 goes down, and the sign of this 2. That will be this. Now inverse of R, that will be 1 over determinant times this matrix. Okay. Now 20, we have x and y. So we know that y is inversely proportional to the square root of x. So inversely square root of x. So this brings down to k over square root of x. Let's find the value of k from the first two values. When the value of x of y is equal to 3, the value of x is equal to 4, which means the value of k is equal to 3 times 2, 6. So from this we have y equal to 6 over square root of k. So now find the value of c. C is the value of y when x equal to 9. 9, that will be 6 over 3, which is 2. C equal to 2. Now next one, find the value of d, which is x, when y equal to 0.6. So square root of x, so let's put this here, you have square root of x equal to 6 over 0.6. You can divide by 6, you will have 1, 0.1, that will be 10. So x will be 10 squared, which is 100. That is 20. Now question 21. The diagram shows the positions of A and B, so A and B here, on a scale of 2 centimeters to 1 km. Okay, so first one, measure the bearing of B from A. So measure this angle here from A. See what is this angle. This direction. That will be. So this is 100. This is 120, 25, 6, 27. So 127 degrees. So part B, find the distance between the two ships in km. So two ships is A and B. So measure this distance here. So for me it shows to be 7 centimeters. But we have to use this scale. So divide by 2, that will be 3.5 km. Now for part C, it says a point X is first one equidistant from A and B. So we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of line AB. So let's do that. Go to this point. Now go to point B. You have to draw an arc on this side and this side. And go to point A, intersect the arcs. As you can see, we have 2 points of intersection. You join them, you will find the perpendicular bisector of line AB. That's the first condition. Now, this one is on a bearing of 260 from B. So let's continue this straight line and find out where is the bearing of 260 from B. So we know this is 180, but what's remaining over here? So 260 minus 180, that will be 80. So let's measure the value of 80. That will be, so 80 will be about this point. So connect those two to find the position of X. So this is your point X. Okay, so by making drawings, mark the position of X. So just to recap, this is 260. So 260 will be this angle here. 260 will be this one. Okay, that is 21. 22, it says, one solution of the equation this is this. Of this equation is m equal to 141, correct to the nearest whole number. So basically, sine of 141 is equal to 0.63. So find the solution when m is between this. So pretty easy. You should know that when is sine positive, sine is positive in this quadrant and in this quadrant. So now they found out this value, which is 141. So the other solution will be this angle here. This is just 180 minus 141. That will be what? That will be 7, 10, 9, 39. So the value is 39 for the other value of m for this to be true. It is acute, so 39 will be the value. Now question number 23. The formula for the nth term is given by this. Find the third term, so t3 will be 2, 3 power 3, 2 times 27, that will be 54. Now part B, find the first 4 terms of, here is the first 4 terms of another sequence. Write down the next term of the sequence, so you can see that will be 36 over plus 2, 11. So 36 over 11. find the nth term. So pretty easy. The first term is given by, so first term is 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and 5. So pretty obviously, let's say if I had 6 here, here it will be what? It will be 49. It will be 7 square over, for the base, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. That will be 13. But now if this was n, we would have n plus 1 square on top, and the base we have to find separately. So let's see for the base. So for the base we have 3, 5, 7, 9. The increase is 2 constantly by 2. So because of that we write down 2n. Now the first term is, we know it is equal to 3. So for the value of n equal to 1, we say n1, it is 2. So 2 is not 3. How can we make 2 become 3? We have to plus 1. So we have to plus 1 here as well. In this case, because of that, this will be 2n plus 1. So your n term will be n plus 1 over square divided by 2n plus 1. Now question 24, we have the curved surface area of a cone here and the cylinder on this side. The diagram shows a cone and a cylinder. The radius of the cone is 28 and slant height of y. The curved surface area of the cone and the surface area of this 1. So the curved surface area is equal. Find the value of y. So let's find the curved surface area of cylinder. So of cylinder first, that will be 2 pi r times h for the formula of the surface area, curved surface area of this cylinder. So 2 pi, radius is 15 and height is 42. That is the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now you know by the formula here, that's the curved surface area of the of this one. So pi r L, pi r is 28, L is slant height, which is y, equal to this one, 2 pi times 15 times 42. Now pi cancels. We can divide by, let's try to divide by 2, goes away, you have 14 left. Divide by 7, you have 2, that will be 6. Divide by 2, you have 1, and that will be 3. So 15 times 3, that will be 45. So y equals to 45. That's the value of y, 45 centimeters. Okay, now let's move on to question 25. So we have OPQ. So OPQ are shown in this diagram. OP is given to you and OQ is given to you. Express PQ as simply as possible. So PQ is this one. PQ will be in this direction. So to find PQ, we have to do P going to O, O going to Q. So PO is in the opposite direction, will be minus A 2B, plus OQ will be plus 4A plus 4B. That will be minus A plus 2B plus 4A plus 4B. So simplify, 4A minus A will be 3A plus 6B. So 3A plus 6B will be PQ. Now question 26, write as a single fraction in its simplest form. As you can see, the base are different, we have to find the LCM. In this case, we can just multiply by each other. That will be 3x minus 2. Then we cross multiply, you will have 2x plus 3 multiplied by 3x minus 2 minus 5 times this. You can expand, you will have 6x squared minus 4x plus 9x minus 6 minus 5x minus 20. So this is just the expansion of those two, and this you can just keep it the same. You don't need to expand, it is not a problem. Now simplify, 6x squared. Now we have minus 4x plus 9, that will be plus 5 minus 5 will be 0. And then minus 6 minus 20 minus 26 over. This remain the same, and this remain the same. Okay, so this will be your answer for this question, part 26. And that will be the last question of this paper. I hope that was somewhat helpful, and as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.